This week we continue with the story of two policemen from Illinois who also happen to be bow hunters.
That was a good encounter. He was right there. It's prime time. We're up in the stand up in here. This is the first time we sat in it. We always wait for rut for it because it always seems like we have rut activity all over the place, and sure enough, a doe walked right by us with two little bucks behind him. Same scenario that happened last year. This is the area that we seen Freaky come out of. Man, he should have been behind that doe, but never know, he could still be back there. It's early, it's 22 degrees out, it's freezing cold. Rut's on, hot doe in the area. It's 11, 11, 11. All the odds are on our side.
At Whitetails Inc., we do all the work and don't hunt with outfitters or guides on huge pieces of managed property. We're do-it-yourselfers just like you. We're not professional athletes, but sometimes we feel like professional tree trimmers. We have extremely high standards and only compete with ourselves.
I think I just passed about 1,000 inches.
We don't have any cool catchphrase
Let's party.
or feel the need to use face paint to fit in. We only use gear that works, and not because somebody's paying us to do so. The only thing that makes us special is our level of dedication. Well, except that Dallas-Fort Worth wears a cape and is missing his trigger finger. Welcome to Whitetails Inc.
Is that back one a shooter? He's pretty good. Just had two more bucks come across. This has been one of our best hunts ever. We're gonna keep at it. We're having a good morning. Just keep growing. We're getting closer. Go ahead. Right there goes to show you how hard it is when you have a camera guy in the tree. I basically had to give that buck up because I was on this side. My shot was on this side, and Quinn couldn't get around the video it, so gotta let him walk. Not a great buck, but probably a buck to take out of the herd. We got a bunch of pictures of him. So, man, they're cruising today. Back up in the same set. We just got in here, got settled up. You can tell we don't even have our coats on yet. And we've already seen a couple bucks. You can just see it going through the sunlight over here. The sun's in our eyes, so it's going to be a little bit rough until the sun gets down. But we did a good move this morning. I mean, the more you watch the footage, the more you kind of realize you wish you would have taken him, but we're not going to shoot anything off video, so that was a good part of it. We talked strategy. There were some things we could have done, but he wasn't a big enough buck in order to stretch some things and risk some of the stuff, so we let him walk. Hopefully he'll come back through this evening and give us a good opportunity. If not, it'll be a good one next year. So we're back up in the stand, all tucked in. You'll see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I think that's the second one.
worked so hard for that.
Oh, I didn't hit record. Just kidding. Congratulations.
We worked so hard for that. Hey, just got down. Me and Quinn got everything separated out. We're gonna do this quick recovery, know where he's at. So we're gonna walk right over here and get him. He landed right in the road. Perfect. There's the white belly. That's awesome. On the board.
Congratulations, brother.
Awesome. Quinn and I, the footage on was just perfect, so we decided to take him. He's a good buck. We've got a bunch of pictures of him. His name's Kenny is what we named this buck. I tell you, he's a good big old buck. We put him at probably 4 years old, so went in last night, got him, and it's a little dark to do anything else, so we got him out, field dressed him, and put him in the cooler. That's a good 130, 135. He's gonna be a nice buck in a couple years. Come right to the tree. Awesome. I missed him. Got my release on. He's got me so flustered.
Tell everybody what's going on. We got up in the
I got
stand.
a gosh darn flying squirrel jacking with me.
Was living in the seat of the stand.
Yeah, Quinn's putting the stand up. And the whole thing bailed out, hits me in the head. Everything settled in, got that squirrel away from here. Sitting up in here, and here he came right up the ditch. Kind of came up, flanked us, went around us a little bit. Got within about 47 yards, but there's a whole bunch of sticks, and I'm not going to take a risky shot at a deer like that. But he's up in here. I mean, it was so close. That's been the buck I've been after all year. That was the first really good encounter with him. I knew where he was. I knew he was up in here, but we just got to keep trying. But man, we were so close this morning. So close. If I'd have been on that side of the tree where Quinn was, I'd have probably got a shot at him, but I was here juggling the tree on both sides, but that's just hunting. Everybody's been through it. This is the last day that me and Quinn have the hunt together before we go back to work. We're going to do a little bit of miscellaneous hunting, but nothing like going every day like we do right now. Shotgun season starts up tomorrow. We really don't have anybody around us that'll risk killing that buck, but you never know. He's been staying right here, so.
Well, Derek and I been seeing this deer for some years now. Got the sheds off of it last year, He's really an impressive deer. Got a lot of points on the one side there. He got a lot of personality. I haven't actually killed a buck in about 2 years or 3, and I was pretty excited. This is an awesome buck. Got a lot of personality. Add to our collection.
Thanks for watching the conclusion of Derek and Quinn's season. In the upcoming months, we will rock you.
One product we really believe in is Onyx. Tell us what this does, what problems you solved recently to make your product better.
The Ozonics HR200 is the only in-the-field ozone generator. And what we do with ozone is we oxidize the skin as it escapes from your body. So what the deer and other animals smell is what escapes from your body. So we oxidize that. We've answered a few of the customer issues that we've had along the way, as any new product. Customers come in with great ideas, and we've applied that to our product. The original mounting system is a quarter 20 bolt in the bottom, which is kind of a noisy kind of thing to do in the field in the dark. So what we've done to address that is create a quick mount system whereby instead of the quarter 20 thread, we have this quick mount, really quick and quiet. Pop it in, pop it off, very quiet, very quick. This stays permanently mounted to the unit. This stays permanently mounted to your tree stand clip. Also, you're not always in an optimal position. So we applied this 8-inch extension, also sold separately as an accessory, so that if you need to be a little bit further out in the tree, or you need to be, the perfect place to mount it just a little bit further from the optimum position of applying this. So, or you need to chase around the bend of the tree or whatever from that. So that addresses customer concern, as well as battery life. What we've done with that, the unit comes standard with a battery that lasts 4 or 5 hours depending on the mode. What we've done is double the capacity, and also sold separately the accessory of the battery where you get 8 or 10 hours.
That's awesome. That's one thing that we really love is the battery life increase, less movement in the tree stand, having to switch it out. This can last 1 month.
What the extension arm also does for you is gives you a little bit more leverage, so that you're not, speaking of the movement that we're talking about, it's a lot better lever. You can just, it makes it really easy to make minute adjustments. We're chasing the wind is really what we're doing. We want to be able to put as much ozone as possible in a downwind direction. So we have to chase the wind and understand where the wind is going to help bring that big buck closer.